Hey, Adria, how you doing? Oh, uh-oh. I think I just got notified. Hmm.
Hello.
Miss Hottie's in home. She has electricity.
It
Woo
wouldn't let me
woo.
in.
What's that?
It didn't know my name or nothing.
Really?
Yeah, that was
Probably.
weird.
Well, maybe when your computer went out and everything, it dropped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my phone never died.
Oh.
Huh.
Hey, Sherry. So are you nice and cool?
Yes, I was in there under the cover.
Oh my gosh. Thought you would never complain about being too cold anymore. Hi, Gail. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Kelly, Leslie, and Linda. I'm Linda.
Hmm. Goodness. We had rain and wind today. Yesterday it looked very ominous, but we only had wind and rain. We were under tornado watch.
Ooh,
I think starting right now we're under tornado watch.
ooh.
It's not raining, it's not windy, but it's that gray color that you get, whenever you're in that on those mornings. So that's where we're at right now.
Ours was green.
Hmm?
Ours was green.
Green, really?
Yeah,
Oh my.
there was a tornado like right down the street.
Oh,
Not today, but last week.
right. Yeah, I mean, if you live long enough where you see enough weather that's potential, to make a tornado, you know what it looks like, feels like, and smells like. Even if it never happens, you know, Ryan calls it gator juice. He says you got the tornado juice, but and that's pretty much that feel.
Hey,
You
Leslie. Hey, Carla.
you ladies that live in those areas, you know what I'm talking about. It's that proverbial calm before the storm. It is creepy, very creepy. I'm not sure where we left off, you guys, because sometimes I start doing stuff, in between. Because I know by the time I wait for Wednesday, I will have forgotten what I wanted to do. So I'm not. I know the week before or the day before or whatever, we had all the fishy done. We did all that together, and then we started this. And I know we had done the waves and everything, and I know we talked about what was going to go in here, and I wasn't sure if we had glued them down or not. But anyway, they're glued down, and I did a bit of the stabilo around them. So I think we did that all together. I'm kind of a blank. Susan wasn't there, so I got all discombobulated. Yeah, green. That smell. I know that smell. One time, this has been a while ago, maybe about 5 years ago. We were on tornado watch and it did all the stuff, right? And we're going, oh no. So then it got so dark because this was like what, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. It got so dark that the street lights went on, and it was very eerie. And then because it got so dark, my husband and I walked outside. Okay, so we have a front porch, and we looked out the front porch, and you know that scene. I'm sure it's in a lot of movies, but it reminded me of that scene in what was the name of that movie? Oh my gosh, It's an old movie. Well, like from the 80s or 90s. I don't remember. Close Encounter of the Third Kind. When they're up in the mountain and then that big giant spaceship comes and it hovers over them and it looks like it's 2 inches away. Well, that same look and feel came over us and it was the actual tornado. But you know how the tornadoes are doing its thing and it doesn't destroy anything until the tail comes down? Well, the tail hadn't come down and it went. I mean, it felt like I could touch it and you could see it, and inside you could see it moving around and everything. And I'm going, oh my God, keep going, keep going. It was the weird, and to tell you, humans, when it comes to human nature, all sensibility goes out of your head. Did we run in the house and get inside of the bathroom? No, we stayed out there looking
Oh my.
because at any second the tail could have come down. And there we were just watching it. It's like, wow. And you could hear the sound. I mean, because when air moves, the motion of it. And it was like, we were like mesmerized. We just stood there with our mouths open and watched it go over us. And I'd say about 15 miles away from us in this beautiful area where they have a bunch of vineyards and everything, it came down, destroyed the vineyards. I mean, it didn't kill them, obviously, but it ripped everything off of them. And it was close to harvest time. And it just ripped everything off them. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see Dorothy and Toto, but I have my own dogs. See, I made the dog stay in the house, but did we? No. I go, cute idiots, get in the house. I'm thinking later on, oh yeah, we were the idiots. We stayed outside.
I know that's like Betty last week. She was sitting at the table and I walked through and said something and she said, "What?" And I said, "The storm." I said, "It's a storm. A bad storm." "When?" I said, "Look outside." I said, "It ain't nighttime." And it looked like it was midnight outside. And she's like, "Oh, oh, okay." I mean, because it went from bright to midnight within, I don't know,
Yeah.
30 seconds, 20 seconds.
Oh, Leslie got dinner out of it. She got 4 chickens in her yard. Oh,
Was
from
it
four
fried
streets
chicken
away.
or live chicken?
Well, I don't know if they were live by the time they got there, but they were 4 streets away from where they came over from the storm.
Oh my gosh.
I guess they didn't have a coop. Oh my goodness. Leslie says they were live, but they were scared.
It was only
Scaredy chickens.
one chicken
Okay.
from 4 streets over. Oh Lord.
Oh. So anyway, so it's gray out there right now. So I guess we're kind of okay. It hasn't turned green yet. It's gray and spooky out there right now.
It was it was that stupid thing that they have in Iowa. Is what it was.
Those, man,
A
that is horrible what happened yesterday.
dere
Derecho.
derecho. That's
Yeah.
what it was. They said a very rare.
Yeah. Well, very rare. We've had like 3 in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah,
It's
they
getting
said there
less
was one in
rare now.
Kansas yesterday, and
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah. I mean, did you see what it did to the windmills? It just cracked them like a toothpick.
oh, you're talking about the wind towers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good. We'll be selling some more paint.
You paint all those?
Well, we make the paint for them. Yeah.
Oh.
Leslie says now we say it's not a real storm if you don't end up with a strange chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I have been in the interim. I've been very diligent about my internet. I'm telling you guys because we're friends. I'm extremely discouraged We had the guy come out. I forget what day it was, Monday or something. And they measure um the um
Hey, Ann.
they measure the stuff, whatever they measure, from the pole to the house to the modem and all this stuff, and everything is like supposedly hunky dory.
It looks very nice today.
Well, don't say nothing. Um, and well, you say that. Every time you say that, I go back afterwards and watch what's on YouTube, and it's horrible. It's just horrible. It's like I'm underwater or something, visually, and even you know, the voice and everything. Anyway, so before he came, what we did is my husband hooked up directly, and because we have our modem, you can have it direct. Two different things can be direct. So I got my laptop, plugged that in, his desktop, plugged that in, and then we ran, the speed check and all that kind of stuff. Each of ours, the numbers were totally different, not even really close, and we were plugged into the same modem. All right. Then we both got on Wi-Fi, and it did the speed check, and they were both completely different. So then um, the guy came out, they changed the modem. We did the same, brand new, did the same thing happened. While he's here, while we're on, I go over to streamers. I tell him the whole reason. If I wasn't doing lives, we wouldn't even realize we had any kind of a problem, right? Because we can watch stuff just fine. So I go over to StreamYard, and those of you that do StreamYard, there's a little over where it has live in red, and it has the time how long you've been live, and then it has a little icon that shows you how many are watching, right? But then if your reception on your if you're on Wi-Fi, whoop, it just popped up. There's that little icon that pops up to show you how many bars you have. And the only time that pops up is when there's a fluctuation in your connection. So when that pops up, I hover over there and it says connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router. Well, I'm plugged into my router. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. And that little icon is going crazy right now. So when that goes crazy, then that affects my volume. It affects, the visual, affects everything. So they don't have an answer for me except for when I went to, where did I go, Best Buy or whatever it was, and I told him the whole thing. And he says, well, that's a very common problem when they toggle your speed. There's a lot of people around, like at 7 o'clock here, everybody's home, everyone's getting on their computers, and so on and so forth. So really the bottom line is I can't do anything about this. Obviously, I've tried a lot of stuff. I bought a camera. I thought it was on my part. We've gotten the guys down. Yeah, rah, 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 rah. You know where I'm going. So because I always thought maybe there was something I could do about it, I kept plugging along. But now I realize there's absolutely nothing I can do about this. We don't have like various internet companies here. It's very monopolized. I have one internet company. There's parts of town that has the fiber optics. We don't have it where we are. They keep saying it's going to come, going to come. It's not anywhere to be seen. AT&T does offer kind of sort of something that has the fiber optics, but ironically, we live two houses. We live two houses away from where the fiber optics end.
That's how we were at the other house with AT&T. And
Yeah.
they tried, they put it in, and it was horrible.
So, all of this to tell you that I'm extremely frustrated. Um, I feel honestly, I feel like I don't want to do lives anymore because I went back and watched what they look like. It's horrible. It doesn't do me any good as far as nothing. It doesn't do me any good. I mean, it looks horrible. And I know you guys just, take it and take it when you come around and watch. But if I were you guys, I wouldn't even be watching it. Seriously, I would not be watching it. So that's where I'm at. And you know, I don't live close to Susan. Susan and I live way far away from each other.
A little bit. Yeah, and while you were talking, our power popped off. It did it like 5 times last night. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh
No,
no.
no.
Morning too. It blinked.
In fact,
Oh.
Wilson sent us a text last night. Is your power flickering off and on? And I said, no. But he said, don't tell him that. I tell you what, though, whenever Saturday night when we finally came in because it was too hot outside,
Uh-huh.
and we were sitting there, and all of a sudden I saw that 12. It say beep, and the 12 started blinking, and I was like,
I looked up and the
yes! Oh my God, thank you so much.
Oh.
I'd been praying for that 12, and I told Betty, I said, shh, don't say shh, shh. We whispered for like 5 minutes because we were scared it was going to go back
I
off.
bet.
She said, if it would have been one more night, I was going to cry. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my goodness. That's too funny.
Anne said, what would happen if you came in as a guest for someone like me?
It would be the same thing because see, I'd be using my internet to get to yours, and my internet is the problem.
Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any difference. Didn't matter where I went because my internet is what's going to get me there. Um, and
Hey,
it wouldn't.
Amber. Hey,
Oh,
Lindy K. No, Adria, she called y'all liars last week.
that's right.
Adria said,
'Cause,
no one tell her. She's very robotic.
see, the only one that tells me the truth is Johnny. She goes, "You stunk last night and did it all over again." I said, "Nobody said anything." I know they're lying to you. They just don't want you to know. I said, "Well, that doesn't help any." So I went back. You guys go watch Thursday night and go watch it on YouTube later. It's horrible. You'll watch 2 minutes of it and you'll leave.
Hey, Laurie.
It's blurry. It's a mess. It's a total mess, you guys. So anyway, needless to say, I'm very, very discouraged or mad. I'm not sure which, maybe a little bit of both. Um, that I don't have options. I can handle, solving a problem if I have options to try and figure something out. But when you don't have any options, it's very discouraging. Oh, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hey, Lindy K, how you doing? I'm just here ranting and raving and complaining. Nothing new. Oh, well, it's the only thing I ever complain about. I don't complain about too much, but this internet, I complain all the time. And like I said, because my husband goes, well, why are we the ones that's always complaining? And we'll call and they'll say, oh yeah, it's the first we've heard of that. Well, it's because not very many people go live in my neighborhood. So they wouldn't know that they had a problem. Because when we're watching videos, it doesn't skip, it doesn't stop, it doesn't stammer. I guess there's less, what's the word I'm trying to think of? When it comes to your speed and everything, when you're watching something, when you're downloading something, I guess it's a different speed than when you upload. So when you upload, you need that extra speed. But when you're just watching something, you don't need it. So people don't complain. Nobody's, making a fuss because they're not uploading. So
Linda, if she did that, she would have to go stream from Brenda's house because she ain't gonna put out that kind of money.
for what?
Starlink.
I didn't even know what it cost, and I was so desperate. I looked at it. It's not available in my area. Well, it is available in my area, but in every area where they have it, they have a limit of how many, I guess, can connect, and you have to get on a waiting list here.
So Amber said, if there's nothing you can do about it, then don't worry about it at all. And whatever happens, happens. We would rather you be here. And Adri said, I second that. And Leslie said, most of us don't care. We stay and watch regardless.
Obviously, you lie to me and you watch it.
Anne said, because we don't want you to bail.
Oh gosh. Well, I appreciate that, you guys. I appreciate that. It's, I mean, not but I appreciate it. The thing that I don't even know how to
Hey,
explain.
APG.
Like well, in other words, I'm never going to get new people to watch my videos
How
because
come?
as soon as they turn it on, it looks like a bunch of crap, and they're gonna go, "Ooh, this is horrible. Why didn't she get a new computer? Why didn't she get a new camera? Why didn't she do this? Why did she do that?" They're not gonna watch it,
Hey, Annie Mae.
and so I
No,
don't know.
Lindy. She
So
doesn't
I
have
don't know what's
nothing.
worse,
All she's
you
got is
know?
cocks.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Gail's trying to piss you off, I think.
Why? What did she say?
Do
Oh.
shorts, Rosemary, and post those.
I have your address, Gail. Watch out. Oh my goodness. But I'm just telling you guys because I want you to know how I feel. I don't want to, I don't want to be like you guys and lie to you.
Lindy came in right in the blur a month ago.
I don't know how much that says about your taste. That's all I can say.
Oh, because Gail, I thought Gail was being funny. She
She's
was
being
being for
funny.
real.
Oh, she's being for real. Oh,
Because
then
she said one time, she said, if somebody I'm subscribed to does a short, I just unsubscribe.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that's my story. That's what we've been going through, trying to figure that out. At least I have answers, instead of hitting my head trying to figure something out. At least I know now. I don't like the answer, but at least I know.
Ann said, we appreciate your concern, but keep streaming no matter what. Okay, Gail, I thought you were there that night that she was saying the shorts. She won't watch them, but you're right. I mean, people do short stuff.
I like the if you're gonna do okay. The only well, you know me, I don't sit here and watch stuff. I have it on, and I'm running around doing stuff in the other room because I've got rooms in here, so I'm not always sitting at the table. So shorts do absolutely nothing for me because you have to really be watching them, and so that's why they irritate me because I'm somewhere else, and they make no sense to me because I'm not watching them. Um, but what I do like about shorts, not for me but for other people, is when it's sort of like a commercial about what they're going to be doing on their next live or their next video. Well, that's informative, and I don't have to be watching it. I can hear, oh, next week, I'm going to be doing this and blah 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 blah, and it's just a little short. Those I think are pretty cool. They use it as a marketing tool, which is nice. But anyway, I'm not, yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't know.
Yeah, Yeah, that's true. And they're over before they start. And it's like you're waiting for a little bit more and you don't get it.
Yeah.
But
And I was watching I don't remember the person's name. They're more of a marketing kind of person. And they were saying, and I don't really understand it because, again, I didn't get involved, but they said that at the beginning, YouTube was really pushing content creators to do the shorts, do the shorts, do the shorts, do the shorts, because they were trying to compete with TikTok and, all this stuff and everything. But what ended up happening is that, and they did, people got on the bandwagon. You were seeing them everywhere and everybody was doing them. But what happened from the content provider's point of view, YouTube wasn't, if you were monetized, YouTube was not allowing those to be monetized. So here, if people were into that kind of a thing, they would watch a lot of them. But you as a provider, you know, it didn't serve any purpose for you, you know, as far as revenue is concerned. And then they did that for like about a year. And then the provider started noticing that YouTube was kind of like punishing them for having these little shorts. And they were getting messages and stuff. It was just a big brouhaha. I'm just glad I didn't get involved because it kind of backfired on the content creators because they really put their heart and soul into it. And then YouTube just basically used them and coughed them out. So that was that. So anyway, so back to business.
I was about to say, while you're clear, you ought to go ahead and do something.
I guess so. So anyway, I figure, guys, if this is done, all I'm going to do is put some kind of a cover on the front. This will get covered up, obviously. I'm going to put some kind of a cover on the front and the back, and this is just going to end up being a little accordion book. And I think on the cover, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some little cardboard to put here, and maybe use one of these that I did the what you call it on, and we'll figure something out on there somehow, and I'll put that on the cardboard and we'll paint it or color it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do on this.
Why don't you put a siren on it?
Well, I guess I could, couldn't I? But there aren't any on here, so I thought I would go with more like the goofy stuff. To me, the sirens are a little more serious. They're a little more provocative. But anyway, so I guess we did this together, did we? You guys got to remind me.
No.
You got to remind me. Well, you weren't here Thursday, so you.
No, but I watched, and you cut out all those little creepy stuff.
These little guys. Okay, so did we ever do this together, you guys?
Not that one.
Yeah, because they even picked out. Yes, we did. We worked at the. I did. Yes, we did. Because you guys picked out which ones went on the cover. I remember that distinctly. Unless I'm really losing it.
Was I here?
No. That was Thursday. That was last Thursday. Oops, that stuck. That was last Thursday, right, guys? Somebody help me out here. And then I had only done a page or two on the inside here, and I hadn't put this little guy. Okay, that's where we left these off. I hadn't done the back or anything. Okay, so then I went off on a little tangent. I started off wanting to make just a little soft cover, just a small, simple little journal. I can't ever make little soft, small little journal. I just kind of went off. Woo! And I ended up making these journals. I will show you one. Or maybe I'll show you all. I don't know. But they were fun. And so this is another kind of thing you can make with some of the stuff that you've got in your package. So I had some of that wallpaper left over. Remember the wallpaper I used when we did the architectural ones? this is already a couple of years ago. You may or may not remember. Anyway, this is that paper that is embossed, that wallpaper, and it's white, and then you can paint it and do whatever you want. So that's what I did with this. So I took the different blues that I used on the jelly plate, and then I just painted it up. And then in some sections, I put a little bit of metallic gold paint on it, and that's all I did, right? So then I had this trim that I found when I was looking for something else. I don't remember buying it. I have no idea. Um, I don't know if I got it like at a thrift store or if I don't know. But I thought, oh, for some reason it looked a little beachy to me. I don't know why, but it did. So I thought, well, I'm going to use it to wrap around this. And then I already had some sari silk that I had purchased, I don't know, over a year ago also. And when I purchased it, I did it all in these, what I call peacock colors. And then I took the fabric that was in, that we put in the kit, and I just cut a piece of the fabric and used the fabric tack to glue it on to this stuff. And then I put you know, what you call it in there, and ran the thing through that. Okay, so that's how I found it. And then I got one of the sirens. I had, several of those that were in the thing. So I got one of these and just put it on a file folder, and then use some of the trim that you have in the kit on there. And then I just gave them all names, so that'll be the name of the journal. And then inside, well, I've got some of the, I got leftovers, oodles of leftovers. Then I had some gauze material, and so I used the gauze material and just draped it across the whole back. And then I just glued it down and kind of scrunched it in the center and created a little pocket there. That's just like that. No big deal. Oopsie. And then did the same in the back. And then I got one of those little booklets that I have and just put, one of the printouts in there. Didn't do anything else to it, just like that. So that's in there. So then on the inside, I used all kinds of papers. Anything that looked halfway grungy, I did. And then I went and looked on my scrap and found anything that had remotely these colors in it, little pieces of fabric and pieces from my little, what I call my bohemian pile of, different fabrics. So I just cut little pieces like that to put little tabs. And then I used some of the file folder that was in that other little bundle that I did for what was that? I forget I don't remember what it was for. Anyway, so those are my eco printed ones. And then some of these are just stuff that I have left over when I'm doing my eco printing, because I just, I'll save all the junk. Then I took a lot of the printouts. Whoopsie. Took the printouts, and on some of the pages, they're printed on the pages, and then on some other pages, I just have that again, so that you can do your own collages and you can actually work in the book instead of just looking at the book, and just some other things that have been done. And so that's what I did. I just got a box full of all of my stuff, and then anything that has the little tape right there, those are the ones that are just taped down as opposed to printed out. And then use some different papers. Here's some of those little pieces of fabric again. Oh, and then I got some ledger paper and I printed some of them on the ledger paper. I thought that came out kind of cool. That's one of Amy's. And then some more of the fabric. And this is
Hey,
Princess.
Roseanne.
Hey, Roseanne. I think that's an Amy one too.
I saw where Artie Dar came in last Thursday, and Jana said, "Well, I guess since Popo isn't here, I'll have to say it. What's up, Britches?"
That's right. Good stuff. Yep. Popo wasn't here, but she wasn't forgotten. That was for sure.
Oh yay! And is your AC broke, or you're just getting a new AC unit?
I like this one. Oh, and what I did, I'm not going to do it again though, because it kind of scared me. Usually the printers, the other eco printer that I had, it would not let me print on coffee dyed paper. And, but I don't know, I just got crazy and go, let me try it. And it printed it. But then after I printed them all, then the next print on regular paper was all messed up. So I had to put it through the cleaning thing. I think what happens is the residue, there's always a little bit of residue of coffee. I think it gets on the printer heads on these, and it doesn't like it. It's real sensitive.
Uh,
So I won't do that again. I mean, when I did it before, I usually do it on the laser, but I ran out of toner. I got to get some more toner, and that's like almost $300. And I thought, I don't think I'm going to do that yet. But anyway, so I'm not going to do it on the coffee anymore. This will be the only one done with the coffee. Anyway, so that's what I did. And I know you ladies have lots of stuff. So I just wanted to show you as inspiration how you can take what was in your kit. And if you didn't have a kit, some of the stuff you might have hanging around and what you might be able to do with it. I'm not going to show you the inside to the other ones right now because it's a lot of the same stuff, but I will show you how the covers came out. I think they came out kind of cool. Well, you can't see her face too well, but I think she's so pretty too.
Esme, is that what that says?
Yeah, they all had a name. I looked in the I googled siren names, and a whole bunch of names came up. So I just picked the ones that appealed to me and put them on the cover. That's how I'll end up listing them by their name. But so I just went crazy and I made 5.
Good Lord.
That's all since Thursday. I don't know when I started it actually, but I know I hadn't started these on Thursday. I know that for sure. But anyway,
That's a lot.
yeah. So yeah, so that was fun.
Anne said Dee Dee did a great reveal of this kit on her stream Monday.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll have to thank her. Anyway, so back to the cover to this one. I'm thinking, well, first I got to get some cardboard. That's going to go on there. Get the size of that. Ouch. 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 Me time. Me time. Let's see here. What do I have? I have different thicknesses. And I have to be able to get 2 pieces out of it. Oops. Oh, that won't work.
Oh my gosh. So since I've been sitting outside watching the birds and all of that kind of stuff, I thought, well, if I'm going to make me a little bird journal from the birds I see and stuff, I think I'll just get me a quick subscription to Birds and Blooms again.
Uh-huh.
I got my first issue the other day, and it is, hey, Super Sculptor. Um, it is like the size
Amy.
of a comic
Amy.
book.
Really?
Yes,
Huh.
so thin. No thicker
Wow.
than an Archie comic book.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Annie Mame says she got so mad at her printer yesterday that she went ahead and ordered the Epson printer. Time to get something that doesn't run out of ink every other day. Now I don't know how the steam from the shower is going to affect that, Annie Mame.
Okay. Um. Where
Birds and Blooms.
did I just put that? I just took it off my desk. Oh, here it is. Whoopsie. Is this cute or what? That's it. Amy Sculptor. She did that in the chat. Too cute. Too cute. Okay, so I think I'll end up using.
What you asking, Ann? What?
Everybody that saw I showed it to them, Amy. I showed it to them, when I first came back, the first live I did after everybody liked it. Okay, these work out pretty good, I think. I think I'll just use these. Wow, it needs to be trimmed a tiny bit, but it needs to come out a tiny bit, right?
Where is Dale? Did she not get a notification?
Ah, I bet you she didn't.
Deli?
She says she doesn't. Hardly ever. I need to cut a little bit of that off. Let me mark that. Let me mark that. Oh, and for you ladies, a few of you have reached out to me about getting on a list
Uh-oh.
for when we do the what am I trying to say? For when we do the next what am I trying to say? When we do.
Oh, Amy Sculptor, the lady who just came in. She's the one who made the paintbrush. She made one that looks like Shannon too. Look just like her.
Yes. Yeah. For the next workshop. Um and so I told Shannon there's a few that have already asked about it. So she's starting a list that want to be notified before it goes public. Now, a lot of the ladies that already came this past year have said that they want to come next year. So it might be really limited as to how many new people can come. So if you want to be on that list, and a few have already told me, and I've already given your names and emails to Shannon. But if there's anyone else that has not reached out to me yet, and it doesn't mean you have to come or anything. It just means you want to be notified. Reach out to me so I can put you on that list.
Yeah, I like Remembrances. I used to have a subscription to that too. It's by the same people that do Birds and Blooms, I think.
That's not cheap though, right? That's a kind of expensive magazine,
Well,
if I
it's
remember.
because you only get four little skinny magazines a year. It's not terribly expensive, no. Oh, not Remembrance. I'm thinking of Reminisce.
Oh, I wonder if I can tear those.
Annie Mae said she emailed you to put her on the list.
Yeah, you're on the list already. You had mentioned that, so you're on the list. Um,
I guess she's gonna.
Leslie's on the list. Just so you know, Leslie, I already have you on the list, and a couple other people that aren't here tonight. I've got them on the list. Do I want to put?
APG should be on the list.
That's right, she's on the list. So what we're thinking, this is nothing for sure. Um, and it all hinges. Okay, all of this hinges on availability at the place where we had it. Now, for sure, she has it for next year at around the same time as we had it this year, and and that she can get that. But what we're trying to do is see if we can get another date also. Um, so there'll be two. That's still in the works. We're not sure because that place it's booked up, you know, practically year round, and you have to book it way in advance. So that she's working on that. So obviously, if we can get 2 weekends, and more people would be able to come. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? And then I'll put some kind of paper there, maybe some like jelly printed paper, something behind it, and then we'll color this up and make it kind of freaky looking. We can use I don't know if it'll work. How about hello? What if we try these on there? Those freaky iridescent ones.
Wouldn't you have had to
Let's
start
see.
it 2 hours ago to get it separated?
Well, I just won't separate it. How
Oh,
about that?
there you go.
What? What did Adrian say?
They're talking about something about crafting with tampons. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that was so strange. I tell you guys, this was the strangest group of people I think I've ever been collectively. I've been around a lot of strange people, but not that many at one place. Let me just-
It's like a challenge where you go, I can craft anything from anything, and then some chick in the audience goes, here, craft something out of this.
That's exactly what it was.
Hey, Lucy.
It was so funny. Now, how did that all start off? I already forgot, Adrian. How did that start?
It
Ah,
started out as some kind of natural wool fibers, looked like
yeah,
blonde hair. She wadded it up and dipped in dark blue. Not good result.
yeah. And then Amy made a body for it. So that, and not a body, a head, or was it the feet? Oh my gosh, I am so confused.
So what do you like? Use your felting needle on it or something?
No, this was not. This was not a class. This was just the mind of the crazy people and things that are sitting on the table, and they went a little cuckoo, and yeah, they went off. So then people were saying what it looked like, and people were saying it looked like a dyed tampon. I don't know. I thought, okay, ladies, out of the most reserved looking people, some words come out of their mouths. Okay, let me get some water and let's just see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, huh? The internet could go out. That's about the worst that could happen. Let me go get my water.
What are you doing here?
Okay, let me put that up there. Let's see what happens. What can go wrong, people? What? Whoa! Hello. What can go wrong? Put that over there. Let me get. Where? Oh. Okay.
All right, Janice, we'll be here.
We'll be here. Where's she going?
She's going to check on the patient.
Oh, okay.
Where is Elvis at?
I don't know. I think she left the building.
She didn't even come into the building.
Uh-oh. I guess all of Auntie's tampons are dyed naturally. Oh, well, she'll fit in just fine. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's do something with the one that's supposed to actually look blue, which, hold on.
Oh, Elvis is trying to save her house from foreclosure.
What?
I don't know. That's what Gail said. I hope not.
I hope not. Okay, this is supposed to be. Oops, I guess if I got over, we could.
Oh, she's talking about Graceland. And said, there are so many surreal conversations.
You guys are all crazy. That's all I can say. Okay, this is the one that says blue. Of course, it doesn't turn blue till later. Let's see what happens, guys. We shall see what ends up happening. And I mean, if it comes out ugly, I can just make another one and do something else with it. I do have the technology and the equipment. Okay, so that's the blue.
I don't know any mean. I heard something about the granddaughter was doing something. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some of the red. Well, I heard her say it is not for sale. I don't know what that means, but. Well, this is.
Anne said, Rosemary, you are the magnet that attracts us all.
I think that honor might go more to Susan.
No, ma'am.
I'm here by default. I think I'm here by default. Let's see. Oh.
I just came over here to see what the draw was for Betty.
Little did you know, huh? Now Betty doesn't even watch me.
She does. She just does it. She's always so busy.
I know. When does she ever rest besides the time she's actually asleep? You know what I mean?
But
I mean, does she ever just like sit down, put her feet up, and watch TV and do absolutely nothing else?
Late at night.
Okay.
That's like yesterday. She took Gracie to drop her off at the salon,
Oh, excuse me.
and when she got home, it was like, I don't know, 1 o'clock, and I could hear her doing something outside, but I was busy at work. So I walked out the back door. My poor RAV4 had, I don't even know, she'd gotten like 30 of those flat cement blocks that are like 12 inches long.
Yeah.
She was unloading those. She had like 200 pounds of topsoil. She had 200 pounds of Miracle Grow. She had like 12 or 15 plants. And I was like, what? Where in the world? I stopped by Home Depot. Like, yeah, I cooked dinner tonight anyway. So, hey.
Okay, let's see what happens.
And I cooked dinner last night.
Let's really get that thing full of water, see what happens.
I made the best Philly cheesesteaks last night.
That's right, Carla. That's why Lisa Marie did not want her daughter to have Graceland, because she had it in hock. She needed to control it to keep the money flow. Mm-hmm. I often wondered why she turned on her, and then later on, when that came to light, like, oh, she was using the place for her own, for her own purposes. Okay.
Well, Priscilla knew. I'm sure.
Priscilla's the one that did it
Oh.
with the other one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was both of them, they had said, but who knows? Who knows?
Oh, no.
You know how it is when you got money. Or you don't have it and you want more, whatever.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. This is getting kind of weird looking in a good way.
Oh.
Now, as it dries, it's going to get a little weirder. I do believe.
That was my first time anyway. Man, I tell you what, I was so sick of eating food that had been cooked on a grill. I was just about to throw up.
Oh.
Because I didn't have no power. So the only thing I could do, the power went out Thursday at 6:27.
Right before we were going to go on.
Yep. And it came on Saturday night at 5:27. Because we were 1 hour short of losing everything in our freezer.
Oh, that's right.
We went to, Betty said, we need to go get some ice. I was like, okay. So
there was ice available?
We turned out of the neighborhood into the first little store down at the corner, and there was this store, and it's like I don't know, like a weird store. It's like a little like a convenience store from The Simpsons. And he had like a napkin on the door that said, "We are open." because there was no power anywhere to be found. And
Wow.
so Betty walked in. She said, I know this is a stupid question, but do you have ice? He said, oh, yes, ma'am. I always have ice. Never am out of ice. I always have ice. So he brought 5 bags out to the car.
Whoa.
And when we got home, she put a bag in the ice box. She put a bag in the bottom freezer, and then she put 3 bags in the big freezer outside. And only thing we did is we threw away like the mayonnaise and the open sour cream and any leftovers that were in there. But other than that, they had delivered groceries 2 hours before the power went out Thursday. Like, oh my God.
I don't know if I'm going to like these, but I had fun doing them.
Hey, Stasia. I think Annie Mae grew up in Istanbul, not Constantinople. I know, Gail, we do.
Okay, it's a little too weird for me. A little too weird, guys. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Ew, and that's a little.
Oh, no, well, there you go.
I thought it might do that.
Oh, Lord, Anne. You moved it by yourself? I'd have just opened the garage door and let it fall into the garage.
What happened?
Something about a 95-pound mattress that the FedEx man delivered in front of her garage. Look at me. I forgot.
Oh my goodness. They're hanging without you.
I know.
They're giving you a break because you went through a catastrophe.
Hey, Gail. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Amber. Hey, Janice. Hey, Lucy.
They're just happy you're here.
Hey, Lucy. I said Lucy. Oh, the Annie Mae. Popo. Hey, Time. Hey, Ann. Hey, Stasia. Hey, Adria. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Lindy. Hey,
Okay.
Sally, Fern, and Ruth. And Elvis. Hey, Carla. And CJ.
Oh, does anybody live close to Colorado? Is anybody living in
CJ.
Colorado besides CJ?
And
I don't know.
Pinky. Hey, Pinky.
There's a place going out of business and she's going to have things 75% off. I need someone to go shopping for me.
Hey, whatever happened to that whatever happened to that lady that was having to move out of that racist city?
I don't know. What happened was time went by and then I forgot what her name was. And I couldn't remember the name of her channel because her channel isn't the name of her town. I mean,
Annie Mae's headed to Denver and Boulder for work next week.
well, she hasn't gotten back to me when she's going to have the sale. It was supposed to be the end of this month.
Well, that would be next week.
I know, but let me see if she got back to me yet. I tried to contact her on oh, that's the wrong one. Never mind. I tried to contact her on Facebook because she also runs a store there. Let me see if she got back to me.
Roseanne said Ginger bought her business on Facebook. Anne said she bought a bunch of stuff from that lady.
Oh,
Annie
okay.
Mae said if I can get to her, I will get your stuff.
Oh, I have a message here from Shan. Oh yeah, she says I'd given her the names of those of different people, and so she She just reminded me, just like I told you guys, that the people that came last year get first dibs, and then the rest of the folks get second dibs. You get second dibs, people. Okay, let me find what town she is in. She is in Bennett, Colorado. I don't know in relation to Denver. She's going to be in Denver, you said?
Denver and Boulder.
So I think, I know she's in the country as opposed to the city. She lives on acreage. But she has this really cute, cool place. You guys might watch her videos. It's Carmen's Curiosity Shop. And she does really cool stuff. And she's got the coolest place. I mean, if I had money, I would say, can I just buy your place? Don't sell nothing. Just let me buy your place the way it is. I'm moving to Colorado, but unfortunately, I don't have any money.
It's 36 minutes from Denver.
Oh, 36 minutes. Okay. But more, if you were to
36 miles. Sorry, 36 miles.
So it depends how fast you are, huh? Anyway, so here we go with this. I don't think I like it. It's just all too pink. And that's the colors I chose, but yeah, I shouldn't have chose those colors. Okay, so second choice feels really cool though.
She won't ship nothing?
No, she says that she said specifically that she would not ship because she's already going to be selling them like for 75% off, and then there's more work for her if she's got to pack and ship and blah blah blah. So she'll be making zero off of everything. So she's just putting it out there for people that live around her or want to come out, specifically for the sale. But no, she's not shipping, which I don't blame her. That's a lot of work.
She ought to commission Johnny.
You should see that place, though. I mean, it's gigantic.
Lindy wants to know the name of that paint.
Ganzai Tambi. It's their granulated color. Woo. Whoops, granulated color. You can get it on Amazon. There's a lot of different granulated colors out there. But this one's pretty cool. I've done some other stuff it didn't work out on that, but I've used it on other things. I like how it works. I like it.
What's the name of the store? She said.
I just said. I forgot what I just said. Hold on. I'll get the name.
Somebody's Creations or.
Hold on. I can get it for you. It is Carmen's Curiosity Shop.
CARMEN?
Yes.
Carmen's Curiosity Shop.
And I think her YouTube name is the same. So if you go to her YouTube channel, her latest one that came out today, she gives a full tour. I've seen throughout all her videos, she's shown you different parts of it, based on her whatever it is she's making. But this is the first time I've ever seen it in its entirety. I did not realize how big it was. It's bigger than Hobby Lobby, and I'm not exaggerating. It's bigger than Hobby Lobby stores. So you can imagine all the cool stuff. She's got contemporary stuff. She's got vintage stuff. She's got everything she's got. And I love watching her. I'm disappointed that she's not going to be making videos anymore. Oh, I always look forward to her videos. Okay, so now let's just use straight paint and see what happens. Let's see what kind of a mess I can make with this. Let's see how I can ruin this. I know it says permanent close, but maybe she's closed. Maybe because she's closing to the public, maybe she's just going to have an opening just for the sale. You know what I mean? She's probably doing all the prep work just for the sale. Because she just had the video today that she's going to have the sale. It wasn't an old video or anything. I used to get a lot of my cool papers that I just kind of play around for myself from her. Okay, so what am I going to do? What am I doing, people? I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm going to paint this whole thing gold and then put something dark in there or something. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with you guys. I have no plan.
So can't you paint it a dark color and then like lightly dry brush it over the raised part?
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, I'm not saying do that. I was just saying could.
No, it's a good idea. Because I don't know if I can open it. I have this one in the blue. So the blue with all the ocean stuff and put the gold on the top, like you said. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's try that. If I can open it. Oh gosh. Oh, it opened. Hello. Hey, it actually opened. I'm excited. Okay, let me cut this off before I go any further because I could just probably make a bigger mess than I really need to.
So we still don't have power at work.
Ooh, is that exciting or what?
Well, I think because it's a factory in a residential area. Of course, all the houses built around the factory. Because my mom, who lives across the street from the factory, she got her power the same night it went out.
Wow.
But the factory hasn't gotten anything. And of course, once they do get power, all the forklifts are all out in the middle of the plant dead. They're all going to have to be charged and all of that. So it's been like a whole week of non-production and people are just flipping out.
Mm-hmm. You mean your customers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, the salespeople are, oh my God, my customers can't go without paying for that loan. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
All right, Annie Mae, tell your mom, hey. And be nice.
Be nice. Be nice to Mama. And yes, she can thank us.
I had big old plans to binge watch Bridgerton over the weekend.
I already did.
I didn't.
Well, and they're doing it in 2 parts. I think there was only 3 or 4, and then the other ones will come out in June.
I couldn't even get internet on my phone.
Wow.
And the power company, they were not updating the power outage because of course a lot of their stuff was damaged. So usually when you can at least track. Oh, everybody did. Everybody binge watched it.
Well, you better do that tonight. And you can report back to us tomorrow.
Gail watched 3 episodes.
I think there's only 4.
Oh, that's right. And then it's going to come.
Yeah, there's 4. And then I don't know how many more, if it's 4 or 3, but. It's filled with tension. The end. The last one that we saw, anyways. Full of tension.
Oh.
Because you don't, oh my gosh. Well, the tension was provided by the previews for the next ones. That's what caused the tension.
Oh, Lindy said June 13th.
Okay. So the actual, 4 shows did not cause the tension. The previews did.
Was it good, Adria? I watched the trailer for it earlier today. Baby reindeer.
Baby reindeer. Oh, there's so much controversy about that crazy show. I can't keep up with all the gossip about it. There's more about the gossip about it than the actual show. Okay, hold your ears, Susan.
All right.
We're going in. You know, guys, because the tips of my fingers are still a little numb, I've been having so many accidents on the stove.
Oh no.
I can't tell you how many times I've like touched hot things, and because my reflexes aren't that fast, because it takes a while for me to feel that I hit the heat, I kind of like scorch the tips a little bit. Because by the time it registers, it's like already kind of, messed with it a bit. No, it's not about a baby reindeer. No, it's not. Okay, is that dry enough? Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. We shall find out. Oops, I need a dry brush. Oh, that's a little drier. I can use that. Maybe. Okay. What's not good? Oh, burning myself.
Burning your finger.
I'm gonna say what? What did I do now?
Is that Yupo paper?
No, it's watercolor paper. It's glaring so much I can't see.
It's because you wiped all the paint off.
Well, I didn't want it to get into the crevices, and then it just be a big blob. It's glaring so much.
Yeah, she embossed it. No, she put the
Mm-mm.
texture paste with the
Yeah,
stencil.
yeah. Okay, it's coming together slowly. I just didn't want to do it really fast. Oh, there it goes, robot sound again.
I missed it.
You always miss it. You don't hear it.
I know. What's an off glove?
A what?
Carla said, "Who has an off glove that they can send to Rosemary so she doesn't spontaneously combust her hand?"
I don't know. It must be a. Maybe it's supposed to be an oven glove.
Oh, oven glove. Like a pot holder?
Yeah, like a pot holder. Exactly. The kind. The kind. Yeah, I took something out of the oven, and I had Well, I didn't have the glove. I just had the pot holders. Pot holders, and somehow I touched the edge of the pot with my finger. Wow! It was something to behold. My husband goes, "What the heck did you do?" Nothing.
Good night, Amber.
I'm fine. Night, Amber. I'm fine. No problem. He has to go in for, I don't remember what it's called. You ladies probably know. It's when they go in, I think it's through your arm or your armpit or something. And they go and check your heart. Um,
Usually in your groin.
they didn't say his groin. They said it goes up his arm.
Hmm. Well, they may do it there too.
Anyway, because they had done oh, he had so many different tests. I forget which test it was. But anyway, there was a part of his heart that they couldn't see on one side that they normally can see. It was some kind of angle or something. So they want to go in there to double check that area. And what they do is, if there's something wrong with it while they're in there, they're going to go ahead and put a stent in.
Janice said they can do it in the arm now. That's how they put her stents in.
Okay, that's what they're doing. Forget what day they're doing that. I think it's not this Friday, but next Friday.
I remember back in the day when they would do it, you would have to lay completely still, and they put like a bag of sandbag on it, so the little thing the little plug they put in your artery doesn't make you bleed or something. I don't know, but now they come so well. When they go in there, they put like a little plug when they're done, but you have to lay still for like 8 hours or something like that.
Oh, they tell you they don't do that anymore because he said he can go home.
Oh yeah, they've
Not
come
8 hours later.
yeah they've come up with so many.
Only reason you have to stay if there was some kind of a complication of
Yeah.
whatever. You don't want to hear the word complication. So what do you think, Susan?
Oh, there you go. It catches.
I like it. I like it. But I think afterwards. Okay, guys, I'm going out and coming back in, Susan. I can't stand that sound.
It is not broccoli, Adria.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. She just left me here all by myself. Well, that was fast. They use an air compression on the wrist.
It didn't ask me for all the information they usually do. I don't know. Now they're asking you.
I know.
Okay, let's see. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to like this for the cover, but, but, so I had to paint that or put some paper on it or do something. And then have that. I'm not sure I like that.
No, you need something whimsical on the front.
Yeah, this is too dull. And then this is so bright. Oh my gosh.
Pull something out of your funky fish paraphernalia.
I don't know if I have that much left, if anything. Let me see. Let me see what I got.
I'm telling you, you need to put SpongeBob on there.
Okay, this. I had some of these left.
Oh yeah, Mr. Castlehead.
And then I had some of these fishies left. Oh, that guy. Hello.
Yeah, you stuck something in his mouth.
The girl.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Her, I think. Okay, it's already making that sound again. I'm getting very upset.
I don't hear it.
Good for you. Oh, maybe I should just put one of these guys in the front. Hello. Get some paper and use one of the ones I didn't use in the back part. Oops. Maybe that's all. Make it, keep it simple, Rosemary. You try to make everything so difficult.
Gail says she didn't hear it either. Heard some earlier though, but
I guess they hear it when it gets really loud for me.
Lindy said go back to the seahorse.
The seahorse. Oh. It hasn't dried yet. Still really wet. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I made an executive decision. I'm going to find some of my jelly print, cover that up, and then find one of these and put it on there.
I think
And
you use like that blue shell or something.
the blue shell.
But you need to fade it into the take you some paint and fade it into the background.
Say what?
You know, whenever you put your jelly print over the cardboard, then you need to kind of fade that into the jelly print.
Oh man, you're gonna give me a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find. Oh, I also.
Ooh.
This is on wood. And this is plaster, and I used the same.
Stencil.
Mm-hmm. Here, here, and here. And then put a koi fish. But this didn't come out, it came out too green. I need to put a little bit more blue in there, I think. Because that looks like it's got too much algae in the water. I've been busy.
Yeah, you have.
You guys think I'm just sitting around doing nothing? When if you guys show up on Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday? Okay, so where's my papers? Oh, here they are. Oh man, I have so many to choose from.
The Asian ponytail girl.
Yeah, I gotta find the regular ones. Okay, there's some blue. Woo! Hello. So I'm going to find some of the blues and the greens. And then see what we're going to do. Whoa, more blue.
APG, have you eaten a fig yet?
Ooh, maybe a really grungy blue. More grungy blue. Ooh, this is kind of cool too.
Oh, that was pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's got
Oh, yeah.
those are the maybe I should just put that on the cover.
Maybe.
Does it fit? Fits! Hello, let's oh. It's the same one. That's the hello. No. I have two furs. Hello, let's try that. Oops.
Man, I tell you what, my blackberries have been delicious.
Mmm.
And they're about as big as as big as your thumb.
The birds didn't get
Girl, please. I'm
them?
standing here with a little slingshot.
Oh.
They got I don't know if it was the birds or the squirrels got most of the plums. Not too many seeds. I mean, yeah, they have seeds in them, but I just stand out there and eat them because Betty don't eat them.
Oh, really?
So when I go get the garbage can or go check the mail, I grab a bite. I like blackberries and milk.
Did she make cobbler for you?
No,
What? All those out there, no cobbler? What's wrong
I
with these people?
my bush isn't big enough for a cobbler. It's just good enough
Oh.
to grab someone. But I tell you what, whenever we go to the pharmacy to pick up her meds, there's a whole field out there, and she's like, snakes out there, and well, there's I mean, blackberries do have seeds. I know me and my stepdad used to go to my grandma's pasture, and we'd sit out there and come home with buckets of blackberries, and he would make me homemade blackberry jelly,
Mm.
and he would always go in my mama's room and get her brand new unopened nude pantyhose, and he would strain the blackberries through that so it wouldn't have seeds in it. Hey, Johnny.
Uh-oh. Did you have anything left? What's left? You got to watch out for Johnny. She sells things and then she forgets that she's got them for sale. She forgot. Okay, let's put some glue. Maybe you'll even put some tape.
She said some left.
You'll have to go watch the beginning of my video. I explain everything about the internet.
Hey, Dally.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Because I know she's going to start complaining any second.
No, because it's clear.
That's what you say.
Okay.
Remember, you're on StreamYard.
And the audience is Fibber, so I don't know if it's clear or not.
That's right. My lion crew.
Gail said, looks pretty clear to me. And Roseanne said, clear here. Lindy said, it's clear. So my daily quote just popped up. It said, focus more on the people who inspire you rather than the people who annoy you. You'll get much more further in life.
There you go.
It's clear in Australia.
Yay!
It's clear where Anne is. Wow, look at Linda. She's still awake.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know. And Linda always checks on me and Betty when there's bad weather, except the one time that we went through Armageddon this time. I didn't hear a peep from her.
She might have had her own problems.
Probably. She said they had a tornado yesterday.
Oops. Tore that.
4-hour nap. Oh my gosh, I would get up you can only sleep so long when it's hot at night.
Mm-hmm.
So just as Betty was getting to sleep, I was deciding I couldn't do it.
Uh-oh, where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. Don't panic, Rosemary. Just look.
And I had to make my coffee out on the grill.
Oh my gosh. So you were camping at home.
Yeah.
What fun.
And then I pulled some sausage links out of the freezer, threw those on the grill, grabbed a couple of little baby cans of baked beans out of the pantry, ripped the paper off, took the lid off, and set them on the grill, and we ate out of the cans.
Wow. Did you bring your guitar out? Play
No.
songs?
No.
Twang, twang, twang. Uh-oh, I hear myself again. See? That's what I get for making fun of you.
She is making a cover for her flippity floppity book she made.
That's right. Making a cover for this one that we made. I have to use my scissors because I don't have one of those cool things that Johnny made.
we were all like Jack. We were all running into stuff in the dark. He's used to it now, so
I'll show you. Laugh at him next time he bumps into something.
the only thing though is we have those light bulbs that you put in your stuff, and then when the power goes out, the light bulbs work, and you can take them and hang them anywhere.
Did they work?
Yeah, and then my little night lights I have through the house. Whenever you walk through, they turn on, but then when
Mm-hmm.
the power goes out, then you can use them as flashlights and stuff like that. So those were lit up,
Cool.
and then the lights under my counters, those are motion that are charged. So we did have, light at night when we walked through the house. And stupid me, I'd walk in the damn bathroom or something and hit the light switch every time.
Yep. Old habit.
And it said so much going on. Doctor's appointment. Hubby hit a deer and totaled the car. I
Oh,
had another seizure. Then the cat got sick. Then we got a tornado. Girl, we had a derecho. We don't have those in Texas. I guess Iowa said not today, derecho. Linda, you need a break. No wonder you took a 4-hour nap.
alrighty. That doesn't look half bad.
Perfect.
And then what would look cool, I won't do it on that in case it doesn't work. What would look cool is if I got,
It's a derecho. They have them in Iowa. There's like a over 100-mile-an-hour straight line winds that go through. It was like a unpredicted hurricane.
that's what we had here in, I think it was 2008, something like that. We had to get a new roof. And
I just so happened to open the front door just to look out, and freaking half the top of a tree between our yard and Wilson's yard fell right there.
oh wow.
I was like, no time to go in the house. Johnny says, okay, I listened to the internet saga. Can I ask an internet question, or will Rosemary block me?
No, I can take questions from the audience. I'm just not going to repeat the whole saga.
Well, Scotty said you have fiber coming from Ritter.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for 5 years.
Hmm.
You know how that goes. They tell you something and then, they don't do it. Or they do the other side of town and they don't do our side of town.
We have a new company, and they just came through and ripped everybody's yards up and laid fiber. It's called Fiber Ease.
Mm. Oh, see, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just using Fiber Castell Neon, and it gives a cool look. So I think I'll do that.
So Johnny said, when you say you're hardwired to the internet, can you tell me where the cable from the house plugs into your computer? and what that wire plug looks like. Is it coax?
Yeah. It's the only thing that can plug into the router.
Good night, APG.
It's all the right stuff. The guy came in, he checked everything out. It isn't like we're using something we're not supposed to be using. Ooh, that is kind of cool. I like it.
Oh, it's not coax. Does it look like a like a like an Ethernet cable, like the phone plug?
You know, I'm not going to answer because I can't even remember what it looks like right now, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm hardly ever looking at it because it's up on this, you know, in our bookcase. And I mean, honestly, I don't look at it. I don't remember now. The stuff coming into the house was put in by Cox. Well, everything was put in by Cox. That's next door. We didn't do it. It's up to their specifications. They did it all. Ooh, I like that. Look how cool that looks, guys. Where's the other one now? I know I have two of them. I know I did two. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, it's on the back side of it. Hello.
So were you and Richard married yet when you got your computer that you're using now?
Were we married? What kind of a sarcastic question is that?
All I do is read chat, okay?
The computer that I'm on right now, computer wise, I guess it's old. It's about 4 years old. Richard's is newer than mine. My laptop I use next door is newer than both of these. And it does the same darn thing no matter what computer I'm on. It's not the wires, I'm telling you guys. It is the cable company.
You know, actually, you can just get you a cheap tablet,
And
clip
how is that going to help me?
clip it above your head, and stream from there.
How is that going to help me? I have the same internet.
But it would be Wi-Fi.
I have Wi-Fi. When I bring the Wi-Fi, I brought my laptop over here on Wi-Fi to see if it made a difference. It made no difference.
I'm just reading chat.
It did the same darn thing. I even tried to see what StreamYard did on my husband's computer. It did the same thing.
No, Lindy, she only has one option, and that's Cox Cable Company. Oh, she said she does have AT&T, but she's 2 houses outside of the area that it reaches.
Yep. The line stops on the next block, 2 houses away from me.
Yeah,
The fiber optic.
yeah, that's how ours was.
Okay, I like
And
that.
she agrees it's an internet company and probably getting downgraded during high volume time.
Yeah, exactly. When I go on 7 o'clock, hello.
You need to hang signs on all the telephone poles around the neighborhood and go,
Get
whoever
off! It was
repairs
my
things between
time.
7 and 9, please keep your ass off of the internet.
This is my time. Get out of here, you people. Oh, I can't even see the yellow. Okay, never mind.
No, I could see it a
You
little
can
bit.
see the yellow?
Well, then maybe I'm seeing the green. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because I couldn't see the yellow. Can you see? Maybe you guys can. I can't. Nah, I don't see it. Let's see. Oh, let's see what the purple looks like. I won't do it on there. I'll do it on here first. Let's see what the purple looks like. Oh, it looks a little watery. It looks like it could be down in the water somewhere. What do you guys think? Huh? A little bit. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. So if you guys want to get a GoFundMe together, so I can go buy Carmen's Carmen's business. She probably has good internet. Ooh, I like how that looks. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be the plan.
Do you have a coax filter?
I do not know. I don't even know what a coax
I don't.
filter is. It wasn't suggested when I complained to them. Oh, ma'am, well, I think it'd be pretty good if you just got yourself a coax filter, and then everything would be all right, and you quit complaining to us. Nobody suggested that. I like that. Okay, I like how that little bit of purple popping out. I kind of like it. Kind sort of. Yeah, I do. I do like that. What do you guys think? Can you see the purple? Oh yeah, you guys can see a little bit of the purple. Unless it's really now. See that little icon up there is going root 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 root.
Yes, it is, Johnny. It was my mistake. I'm the one that said coax. I'm thinking a cable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ethernet cable is like a wider phone cable. Yeah, coax goes to router, Ethernet from router to computer. You're correct, Johnny. You know, you would think that they would figure out a new way to clip that Ethernet cable in.
You would think, huh?
That little thing always breaks. That little push pin or push.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
I agree.
Adri said, this internet talk is stressing me out now that Rosemary's threatened to quit.
Poor Adrian. She's got nothing to worry about. She's trying to convince her husband to enjoy shows that she watches. Not trying to add stress, Adrian.
I hope Elvis don't have no migraine.
Uh-oh. Okay. I
Johnny
like
said,
it.
Rosemary is not quitting. I am going to go to her house, and Richard and I are going to take on the internet company. Maybe Johnny can stick an Ethernet cable in her luggage
Hey,
that's hooked up
Tamar.
to her house. Hey, Tamar, and hook you up to hers.
There you go. That might work. Okay. So I think that's where these are going to go, guys. Just like that.
Sounds like Betty's in there watching Dobie Gillis or something. You know that music they play like on beach blanket bingo and stuff that
Oh, yeah.
he's listening to it.
Okay, so now I need to put, I guess, what? Something back in there to tie it? Yes? No? Maybe? Do I need a tie? I very rarely do closures of any kind. I did on the ones I just showed you. That was a fluke. I usually don't.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna stuff it with a lot of stuff, but if you're not, if
Yeah,
it's just
nothing else.
a flippity flop book, then no.
Yeah, nothing else is really going to go in here. And then I would, if I would just put it like that and put it on a shelf. I wouldn't have it closed. I gotta clean up these little.
If Kathy D was here, she'd tell you to do the magnet so she could hear it click.
I think I need to. Let me get rid of this stuff right here. I don't know if I want to use that or not, but let's see if it works.
I know that was before Adobe got stranded on an island when he was Gilligan. Those are her Faber Castell.
Oh, these aren't.
Oh no, those aren't. But the other
Yeah,
ones were.
yeah. The other ones, the neon ones, were these are. What are these? Oh, art crayons. Yeah, art crayons. By who? I don't know. By the people I don't like. Well, I do like them. I just can't stand their alcohol inks. It's the Marabou. I love their Marabou.
As long as it ain't a Woody.
No, I don't have a Woody.
Me neither.
I think they're a little overpriced, actually. But that's just me. You Woody people, don't jump down my throat. That's just me.
Johnny said, "Never mind. Don't tell me I would think I could use them."
I don't think Johnny can use crayons.
Oh, that was rude.
Well, she's the first one to admit it. She's just like she's at the antithesis
I know she can't use a Sharpie, but
of
crayon.
a person that cannot use anything remotely mixed media because she gets frustrated.
I don't think she has Thayer Menningers.
Ah, got it all over my hands now.
I never heard of that.
Oh, you can handle it, Johnny. You can handle rudeness. I've seen you handle it before. Or maybe she can't handle it to her face. See, the other people are rude to her behind her back. I'm rude to her in front of her face. New concept. It's a new concept.
Yeah, that's me. I won't talk behind your back. If I'm going to say it, I'm going to say it to your face.
Hello. I thought you let Betty do that.
What?
Say stuff you don't want to. Oh, I guess you do want to say that. When there's stuff you don't want to say, you go tell him, Betty.
No, only if I need, like, if it's like a threat of physical violence, I send her in.
Okay. All right. I knew there was some kind of circumstance where you're going, go, Betty, go.
Oh no, she's tough.
Hey, when you're on the smaller side, you learn to be tough. When you're big, you learn to be a bully.
Whatever.
I'm sorry. sorry. Nothing personal, just in general. I'm talking
Except
about
that
you.
day that 90-something-year-old woman shot me the bird, she said, "I think you can handle her." I tell you, you send Betty to red zone, and there ain't she could take on anybody. I didn't do nothing, Johnny. The lane was ending because of traffic barrels, and I tried to get over, and she inched her 40-foot Cadillac up, and I was like, okay. So I tried one more time, and she got ahead of me, and I got behind her, and she stuck that finger up, and it was just a quivering. And I started laughing because it was funny. I was laughing, and she saw me in her rearview mirror, and she got out of the car, turned around and looked at me, and she said, "I'll lay you flat." And then I got more tickled and laughed harder, and that just made her madder.
Oh gosh.
Yes, she did. It was funny. Me and Betty were both laughing because it was just
Ridiculous.
ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. Okay, so that's gonna go like that. Oh my gosh, it's after 9 o'clock. Why didn't somebody tell me?
I didn't even know it was 8 o'clock. Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Okay, so I have to write that down a little bit.
Good night, Gail.
The only thing I don't like about these things is it takes a while for the snickiness, the stickiness. You know.
So do they rub off later?
Not really.
Johnny said crystal clear, no freezing.
She wants to be one of the ladies. Oh, she wants to be just like one of the ladies. How cute. I'm just like one of the ladies. Okay. Just line your face off.
Gail said everybody thumb up. Usually APG will say up your or something.
That's right. Okay, so that's going to be cute. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video tomorrow, if these will be up tomorrow or be up Friday. I'm not sure which, but they'll be there. You have been advised. All right. Well, we got absolutely nothing done, but we had a nice little chit chat now, didn't we?
Yeah.
Johnny goes, now she froze. See, that's why we can't talk about it. It just causes problems.
That was a siren, Johnny. They're called sirens.
Yes, these are sirens, and they have names.
Dari, Lenore,
Yes.
Esme, Shelby.
Uh-huh. You already got Esme and Priscilla. And these are professional names. Not professional names. No. That sounds bad. I don't want professional sirens. Authentic. There you go. Authentic names. Because that's what Google told me. So, anyway. Alrighty then. Well, thank you all so much.
How can you have an authentic name for something make believe?
You can have an authentic anything for anything.
Shelby was Magnolia. Yes, she was. She was
Shell?
the daughter of a magnolia.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. That's what Lindy said.
And you agreed.
Well, I thought she was talking about steel magnolias.
Oh, maybe she is. That's right, Anne. That's what I was alluding to. It sounded a little too professional there. A little too professional. Oh, she is talking about Steel Magnolia.
Okay.
Okay. I've never seen the movie. You're the one that's seen it. You told me
Yeah.
to watch it. You should have known the reference. All right, ladies. Thanks for keeping us company. And thank you for the pep talk. And we will see you tomorrow. Oh, she did. Oh, see, that's what happens. Susan doesn't let me read. So when I do read, I get it all messed up. Oh, it was based on a true story. Oh. Oh, well. All right. We will see you tomorrow unless Susan loses her electricity or her brain, whichever comes first.
You'll still be there.
Oh, that's right. Even if I'm brainless, I'll be here. What the heck? I have no internet. I can be here brainless too.
If you don't have your coax stuck in your Ethernet hole, you'll be fine.
Okay. All
Okay, and safe.
right. All right. Good night, everybody. Yeah, everybody stay safe because there's still storms today and tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah. All righty. Good night, everybody.
Good night.